So, first and foremost, what is a loop? A loop is something that, by definition, will repeat itself. It'll go in a big circle, it'll loop back to itself. Now, to understand loops, you'll have to understand if statements, which we did already, but, let's just do it again. So if I were to put, I'll even do something like this. I'll make a new variable. I'll declare it as example. Example equals 0. There we go. We'll make it an integer. So, if I do something like if example equals 0, then I could, example equals 1, and I'll print example. And of course, I execute it. It should, in theory, print 1. Because if example equals 0, example will now equal 1, and I'll print it. And then, of course, I can do this again, and I'll just copy and paste, because that'll save some time here. So if example equals 1, then example equals 2. And then I'll print example again, just to show you. So now it went 1, 2. And in theory, I could do that again and say, if example equals 3, then I'll put, example equals 4, and I'll print example again. And of course, it went 1, 2. Oh, whoops. Because I wasn't even on 3, I was on 2. So now there we go. Let me try that again. And now 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, and it's just continually going on. So, what's happening is, these are loops of 1, and they're all nested inside of each other. Now, there is a much easier way to do this, and that is called a while loop, because this is a lot of code. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply make a while loop. So if I were to simply say while example equals, from somewhere to something, I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep printing it. So it would change up all this code, which is quite a lot of code here, and it would simply change it to, say, 3 lines of code. It'd be much prettier, much cleaner, much less confusing, a lot less of this whole indentation process, right? Let's test that out in the next video.